all, it's Joe here. How is everyone doing? I am good. I'm good. Anyway, last time I spoke, I was due to have my operation on the 25th of August, and that never materialised due to the fact that it got cancelled yet again. I went in hospital. I stayed there for an hour and a half. They told me they could maybe be able to fit me in, but in the end they told me to go home because obviously there was no beds left, and I was angry. I mean, I wasn't like I was angry in my head. I wasn't angry everywhere else, like I wasn't verbally abusive or anything to anyone. I just found out that my operation was cancelled, and I just walked. I walked out of that hospital with my head held high because I knew there was nothing they could do, and there's nothing I could possibly do but wait until the next operation date, which happens to be this Saturday, the 3rd of October. I am so happy. I'm hoping it's going to be on the 3rd. I'm being admitted at 7:30 a.m, so it best be, because I'm going to be shattered. I'm going to be up like 4 a.m, and I usually go to bed at 4 a.m. Anyway, so hopefully 3rd of October, sorted, done and sorted. As you can possibly see, I have my hair cut. I got it cut last Saturday. I got it cut mainly because I just thought about my operation and afterwards and things, and I didn't want the hassle of having to do a lot with it. So whilst I'm in hospital or in a state at home, so I just asked the hairdresser just cut it. And I wanted to have short hair for a while, but I didn't know if it would suit me, but I just bit the bullet and took it. And actually I think I like my hair short. Isn't it weird? Like, I can't stop touching it for some reason. It's short and choppy, which I like. I wanted anyway. The only other reason why I wanted it short was because my face will get thinner as when I lose weight, and so hopefully my face will get some more definition when I've lost some weight in my face. And also just purely on the basis that my operation and things, people do lose their hair when they're on after operation. Some people do. So I decided, well, I'll get it cut now and see what happens. Hopefully, hardly any. I'll stop losing my hair. I won't lose as much hair as some people do. I've seen videos where people are literally, they're like brushing their hair with their fingers and they're getting clumps of it out, which is kind of scary. Because if I do have that problem, I'm going to have no hair left at the end of the year. I'm going to be bald by Christmas. Anyway, I have lost weight. I'm now 20 stone 10. 20 stone 10. That's due to the fact that I'm on a low carb, high protein diet. I've been on that since my second operation got cancelled because I just, couldn't handle. I didn't want to eat massive amounts of food. I just wanted to keep it normal. I went away for 2 weeks to just sort myself out. I went to my auntie's in Devon. She has a lovely place. Her family lived down in a little town called Bideford, which I love that place. That's probably the only other place in England I actually love other than London. So, yes. I went there. I came back. I've got loads of bits to say. My boobs have basically dropped since losing all this weight. They've lost the tightness, elasticity they had, so the firmness has somewhat gone. I'm starting to feel loose skin appearing. I'm like, my whole body, I can pinch where my skin is literally loosening from the fat and the muscle, which is good, I suppose. Yeah. So no, I think I can never. And the bottom half, I've gone from size 24 tops to size 20 tops. I'm in size 22 bottoms. So on my dress size is about a 20 now. I am like, every time that happens, it's like, yay! I did all of the last month and a half on my own. I've just thought, I want to eat is my, choice. And I'm like, me and my friend went to a restaurant the other day, and we all laughed. We were making a joke, like, I like fish now. I love fish, and I do love my chicken, and I don't think after my operation I might just stay on the white meat and fish, because I don't really like beef. I like a bit of pork now and then, but I do not like red meat. I haven't drunk since my operation. I haven't drunk properly for about 3 months. My last drink was like a week before I started the milk diet, the first milk diet, which was in June. When I started in June, July, I haven't drunk. I've never been a real big drinker anyway. I think I've mentioned it many times in my other posts. I still don't have any worries about the operation. More afterwards, though. Obviously I've asked certain people on my Facebook page and on the weight loss forum if it's wise if I should get a flu shot, because we're coming into the winter now, and autumn stroke winter, and I don't really want to get ill, because obviously I know that your immune system doesn't work as great as what it would be if you were like eating loads of stuff. Oh, excuse me. So I've been advised by quite a few people to get shots. I mean, not get shot. Have a flu shot. So I'll be doing that at some point. I'll be asking my doctor for it. Probably a week after my operation, because and they'll probably fill up already, and I don't think I would qualify right now to have a free one, although it's only £10 for a new one. Like one at doctors, chemist, pharmacy, whatever you want to call them. It's only £10. I just think, well, just be on the safe side, have it, and then you'll be fine. Yes, I've also started a program called Herbalife. Yeah, Herbalife. I've got this is my trial pack. I have been thinking about trying Herbalife for a while, because my friend actually does it, and although she's not a big girl, she is actually my friend Louise. You may have seen her on my other videos. Crazy thing. She's lost 9 pounds in 3 months, but she's also losing body fat. She's losing body fat, even though she's not losing as much weight anymore. She's lost body fat, lost inches round her waist. She's done everything, and she looks great. I mean, she's getting a flatter tummy. She was a 14, now she's a 12, all around, which is great. And she was saying to me, "Oh, you've got to try it." And I'm like, I wasn't sure at the time, but I had heard things, and I just thought, why not? I mean, I'm looking to try something of a protein shake nature when I have had my operation. When I eventually had my operation, I was gonna do the Holland and Barrett stuff, get the massive tubs of whey protein and go from there. I've got some samples at home, indoors, in my cupboard, and I was going to take those instead. But the only reason why I didn't particularly like them is because the aftertaste. It's like, yes, it's healthy, but you've got to drink it. No, and it's like, for the massive tubs, it's like £45 for the massive tubs, and I was like, do I have to? And all this, and my friend said, you should give Herbalife a try. And so I did for 3 days last week. I tried it, and it was great. I did have you start on the vanilla, and this was only a little trial pack. This is like a 3-day thing over last weekend. Not the weekend that's just gone, the weekend before. And I tried it, and I liked it. I had berries with mine. I mixed mine up with some fruit, and it was nice. And the best thing I liked about Herbalife was because they actually measure you all around. They measure your body shape. They measure your arms, legs, weight. They do loads of kind of machine weighingness. And it was pretty cool because I actually wanted to find out all this information before I had the operation. I mean, the doctor's probably not at the hospital, but they're not telling me. Anyway, I started it for 3 days. After the 3 days, I had lost nearly 3 pounds. I had lost 16 centimeters around my body, all around. I had, everything was going down. Some bits went up, some bits went down, and I felt pretty good on it, and Herbalife actually has all the stuff I need in one shake. Anyway. So I started that. So I thought it was pretty cool because for £10, it was £10 for a trial pack for 3 days, and I found out how much it really was to do it. I did some research anyway, and it is actually cheaper to do Herbalife than actually go do the blonde moment. It was actually cheaper than Slim Fast. As with Slim Fast, you've got to use the products, and it was cheaper than Weight Watchers or something. So I just did it. I've done research since being on the diet, and it's actually cheaper to do Herbalife than actually doing the main diets. And Herbalife isn't really a diet, is like a more of a program. I would like to say it's a program for all different types of people with weight issues, with people who want to put on weight, maintain weight, every kind of weight issue or any kind of issue. It's done in like couple, and after my operation, I'm gonna have one shake a day, because obviously I won't be able. Don't know if I'll be able to drink that much, so I'll be on 250 mils of milk and Herbalife shake. I'm gonna try the strawberry one because the vanilla one was okay, but anyway. So I've given that a go. After my op, I'm gonna be having my Herbalife shake with that's my main drink, and a bit, or I might mix it with water and and then obviously have my liquid, soup and things during the day. But my main, of course, I want to drink one Herbalife shake a day, and usually you have to drink two, or between 2 and 3 shakes a day, which I can't do because of my stomach. Also, I mean, you can go on the full program of Herbalife, but I've decided not to because I can't swallow the horse tranquilizers that they give you, and I probably won't be able to take the tablets anyway. But the hospital is going to supply me with shed loads of tablets and meds for the next couple of months, so I won't actually need those. So it's actually slightly cheaper for me to do the shake only, so I'm doing that. There's no real issues with what I want to ask the hospital, apart from should I or shouldn't I get a flu shot. But I'm not scared. I'm not anything. I'm more irritated by the fact that I don't know where I'm staying after my operation yet. I might be at my auntie's. I might be with my parents for a couple of days just to get, recover from being in hospital. Otherwise I want to be home as soon as I can, really, because I want to get into my daily routine. I've already packed for hospital. I'm reading a new book. It's the sequel to one of my books I liked, Me Before You, and it was brilliant, the first one, and now this one is called After You, and it's actually quite cool. I'm like, oh, it's the book is wow. I loved the second one's funny. The first one made me cry, and that was the first time I actually cried. And in a book, bawl out of tears in a book. But I like it. I like the author Jojo Moyes, and so I, bought it for hospital and reading at home for recuperation. I haven't really done much, as in looked around for what. I mean, I've seen clothes. I want to go clothes shopping. I really, really, really want to go clothes shopping because, half my clothes aren't even fitting me anymore. Some of them are so baggy they're falling off me around the house, and so I have to pull them up every 5 minutes and bits and pieces like that. But I'm just thinking that if I buy clothes now, they're not going to be fitting me in a month's time. So I think I will buy them in about late October, early November time, like a winter wardrobe type thing, just to get me through to the new year, and then hopefully go from there. I'm still planning to go to New York, although when I get to New York, obviously it's going to be about 6 months post-op, so hopefully it's going to be quite cool. What else is there? So last night I watched, or earlier as of this morning actually, I watched the lunar moon thing happening, and I saw it and I was like amazed by it all. You know, it wasn't red because we couldn't actually see. I couldn't actually see it. It was just like a more brown, coppery um than anything, and it was so nice just to see it. It was like hints to tell me don't give up. Like it was a sign. A couple of weeks, not last week, the week before, I went to Southampton. Anyway, whilst I was waiting to get my tickets to go to Southampton for the day, I saw signs, as in I saw a woman with a New York suitcase, and she must have got it from New York because I have never seen a suitcase like that. It was so cool. It just said New York on it, and it was amazing. She had a New York bag which I loved, and it wasn't like the ones I've seen anywhere, so she must have got it online or something. And then the man who was selling us our tickets, he had a New York mug, and I was like, oh my god, it's like I mean, I don't know if any of you guys believe in signs or things like that, but whenever I feel down or anything and I see signs like New York and things, it just reaffirms that I am going to get there. And I can't wait to go to New York and have the time of my life. It's going to be great. I've been watching a few videos on YouTube lately about people who have their surgery. There's my friend stroke fellow blogger, Louise. Hi, Louise stroke Beyond Rubenesque. I love you. I think you're really cool. And she's having her operation in August too. October too. And it's like, oh my god. Hopefully she's okay with hers and nothing goes wrong. As in her operation gets cancelled, same as mine. Although she's in a total different hospital, so hopefully they'll have room for her. Anyway, I've seen Melly May. I've not seen her personally, but she hasn't been online for a couple of weeks now, so I haven't seen any new videos from her, but she's actually gone past her 1 year anniversary, and bloody hell, she looks good. I mean, these people who are on there, like myself, doing this, it's like I'm doing this video for myself. I'm not doing it to impress anyone. It's just that if someone who was, wanting information or anything, come to me, there's loads of information out there. You just need to know where to get it. I've been I've still watched a couple of videos and that to make myself, this is what I want. I've watched videos on surgeries, videos on everything, and I've been watching My 600-Pound Life. That's on TLC, but I've been watching it on YouTube. It's amazing. Some people are amazing on it. I love that little surgeon, the little old guy's name, who's the big surgeon for weight loss surgery over there. Anyway, he's brilliant. He's really cool, and he's changed so many people's lives. Same as one of the best leading surgeons in this country, anyway, Mr. Shaw Summers. He's not my surgeon, Actually, I don't even know who is my surgeon anymore, but it was Mr. Knight. Knight. But I don't know. It could be someone else now, one of the others. But I I know I'm going to be in expert hands and stuff, so I don't need to worry. I know there's a very, very low risk of me, carping it in the hospital, but you know, I I don't really have any issues, none, um, not at the moment. I think at the end of the day, I am doing this for me. I'm not doing this for anyone else's sake. Um, I just want to be healthy. I'm starting to eat healthier and stuff, so it's all good. But anything else is just like a bonus to me. Um, Having this operation means everything because it means that, I can move on with my life. I can lose a lot of weight really quickly, which is going to be great. It may not be great, but I'm never going to look at food the same way again. I look at food now and I think, I want to eat it. But then again, after my operation, your eyes, your mind might just be like, oh, you know, blinded. You don't want to eat the foods that you were eating post-op. I was in a pre-op, like chocolate now, ice cream, bread, fizzies, fizzy drinks. I don't like them. I do like the odd bit of chocolate now and then, but every time I eat it, at the end of it, my stomach just feels ill after eating it. I haven't really had bread for about 4 months now, which is a good thing. Whoop whoop. um, but no, I'm probably actually. There is one issue, and that's loose skin. Obviously, everyone has a loose skin issue, but I'm just worried about because of my weight, and when I lose all the weight, I'm worried about my friend here, my metal plate in my arm. Because if I lose the muscle around my arm, where actually it's quite protected, because my X-rays are like the muscle mass around my elbow, up here protecting my elbow, the bone is actually quite thick, and I'm thinking, oh god, it's gonna show up. It's gonna you'll be able to see it a bit more than what I have done. It's a bit scary that, but I might ask them, do I have to be careful? But hopefully next year I'll have it out. Hopefully after I've been to New York, because I do not want, after this operation, hopefully I won't have any other issues to deal with, other than obviously losing weight, maintaining it, so yeah, go me. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go now. Sorry, it sounds a bit jumbled, this video, but I have just been everywhere. I've been so busy. I've not really thought about making another video for a while, but I wanted to show you my new hair, my new look. I don't know if I should do a screenshot or anything. I might do just to show you what everything looks like since my last op. Well, since last time I did a body shot. Well, this is the top half. Yeah, my house, my flat looks a bit funny. Right, let me Look, my legs. Look, to my body. I feel a lot less bigger anyway. I feel like a balloon that's slowly deflating. Oh, if that makes any sense. Sorry about my hat flat. It's a bit jumble at the moment. I'm getting rid of half of it in a couple of days, so it doesn't really bother me. But if you want to ask me anything, I'm yeah. If anyone wants to get in touch overseas, come on, ladies, men, I know you're out there. Just pop in and say hi. I don't mind. Anyway, well, I've got to go because I've got some soup on the go. Yay, soup. So I've got to deal with that. And anyway, I will see you. Hopefully in a couple of days. Hopefully I should do a video Saturday. I'm taking my laptop into hospital, so I will try and get back to you with news of my operation. Yay! Thumbs up.